And welcome back, guys, and again this is me, Mikeratto, and welcome to a new video where today we're going to discuss the time that Edge retired. When Edge retired in 2011, well, it's a huge thing, it's a huge topic, and yeah. First of all, I want to thank all the people who are supporting me in this channel and watching all of my videos, and I hope you all still do in the near future because we're going to post more episodes in this channel. So stay tuned, enjoy my episode, enjoy this episode, and yeah, thank you guys, and this is the start of the episode. The thing about this retirement is, well, it actually happened a while back in 2003. His injuries back then come up to him in 2011 like it's returning, and the injury happened during a ladder match between him and Eddie Guerrero. He felt this numbness in his hands, arms, and yeah, the same thing happened 8 years later with all of those things coming back to haunt him. And it was actually on one of the documentary of Edge where Christian described Edge's condition before WrestleMania 27. And yeah, the injury got worse when the match happened, and actually the spear on Brodus Clay, it's the final spear that we saw in almost 8 years. So yeah. So when Edge actually retired, he was the World Heavyweight Champion, and he can't take bumps anymore due to the conditions of his neck. It was also one of the most memorable and most emotional retirement in 2010's history because, well, you can see in his highs that he still wants to wrestle more, he wants to have a happier ending. And for the fans, well, a lot of people are actually emotional watching it from home, watching from live, and yeah, even the song used in his retirement, you can actually feel tears going out through you. Like you can cry because of this retirement. The packages, the Hall of Fame ceremony, Christian describing Edge, and Edge and Christian reuniting at Hall of Fame 2012, and his induction, and him being one of the most youngest Hall of Famers in that time. And to think that he actually got 11 world titles. So his neck was one of his primary reasons why he retired. And well, neck injuries are hard to fight and to have surgeries with because one of the most sensitive parts of our bodies. So, while the cervical spinal stenosis, his neck and his body, well, he can't take bumps. And he made the speech on April 11, relinquishing the title on April 15. And after that, well, he made WWE appearances, well, he made from helping Christian to actually berating Christian on SummerSlam 2011. And for that point, well, he appeared with no wrestling bumps, like any sort of thing. Well, because the neck issues, well, they can't risk anything bad. Because, well, if he take a huge bump, it can lead to death. So, it's a good thing that they took care of this problem well before things got worse. So yeah, that is to his retirement. So what happened during his post-retirement? Well, he actually performed in movies. He actually had role with Vikings and many more movies, Interrogation, so many movies. Like, yeah, he was busy and doing stuff on his own. And yeah, he's actually going to WWE television sometimes, well, when he is appearing, he has some segments on television. In 2012, he confronted John Cena to motivate him against his match against Brock Lesnar. In 2015 and 2014, well, he had segments with the Authority, him and Christian. And in 2015 also, well, he had segment with Seth Rollins and the New Day, I think. And yeah, or the Dudleys. So yeah, Edge by this point, well, he is just appearing on television. But the shocking event happened 8 years after his retirement in SummerSlam 2019 when he actually take the spear on Elias. Everyone was, well, shocked. Some are actually worried about his neck. Well, people are asking, well, he can take bumps, isn't he? Well, why can he do the spear on SummerSlam? Is it a way to say that he is actually medically cleared now to compete and to return? And yeah, people are actually buzzing about that. But yeah, it was on the pre-show of SummerSlam 2019, so some actually received the late news of that, the news late, and then when the spear happened, well, a lot of people actually were shocked to see the spear after 8 years. Fast forward, well, the Hall of Famer, Edge, well, there were rumors on wrestling sites, on wrestling, well, pages on Facebook and something like that, that he's going to return in Royal Rumble. Some actually, well, didn't believe that at first. Well, because they were actually worried about the neck of Edge. Well, I same. Well, I didn't believe it at first. Well, until the return actually happened in the Royal Rumble, which, well, he returned into this massive, huge pop. His hunger to actually wrestle yet again. He competed at the Royal Rumble. He made a lot of spears. He actually take bumps. He actually speared Reigns. He actually speared AJ Styles, which in that spear, AJ was injured due to overselling. Which, well, when he returned, well, he made this Rumble interesting. Well, he was also part of the final four in that match. And yeah, he was eventually eliminated. Well, after that, well, he made this huge statement. And people were actually shocked, while they were actually cheering, while they were actually surprised. A lot of people to this day, well, they still watch that same video. Well, because of the emotion of Edge, after going back to action in 8 years, well, he wants to wrestle, and now he's back. And well, after that, he made a program with Randy Orton, assaulting Edge on the next night on Raw, which they made this RKO spot, and Edge made it look so believable, that RKO, and then you were actually worried about his neck, the powers of true selling within a person, that he can actually sell well in that time. And then when he returned, he has this look on his eyes, the same look that we see when he is actually preparing the spear, the anger and everything towards that storyline. And then yeah, the WrestleMania match happened, and then the second match happened between these two, which was labeled the greatest wrestling match ever. Which, yeah, there's a lot of finishers trading in that match. While Edge won the first match, and then Orton won the second match. And then after that, when Edge lost the second match, well, Randy Orton became this more of a legend killer, like he was back in 2005. Though he is a legend, but yeah, he is still a legend killer. by himself. And then Edge was injured through his triceps or biceps, which he's actually recovering from that. And then I'm not sure if whatever his next program will be, if he will finish his program with Orton or create a new program with a new wrestler, something like that. So yeah, this is my video. I hope you all liked it. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share, subscribe, and subscribe. And again, this is Mikeratto, and I hope you all like this. And peace.